Well, hello, anybody. I am alpacapatrol, and this is FTL Fast and Light. That's right, back with some more FTL. And today, I think what we're going to try to do is unlock this ship. Or try. I mean, we're not going to, but we're going to try. I mean, we may do it. I think we can do it. But what that requires, from what people have told me, is it requires an Engi member of the crew. So I think we're just going to jump in with the Engi ship. We could go Type B. No, I don't think Type B is a good idea. I think we should stick with Type A, because Type A, I think we're good. And let's name it something. I'm not sure yet. USS Fluffenstauf. There we go. The USS Fluffenstauf. It's gonna be fantastic. Hutz is gonna be our commander. Actually, no, Vincent will be our commander. So Vincent, I kind of want to give you a better name. Let's rename you. Let's have Captain Alpaca, huh? How about we do that? People keep telling me to name the ship the USS Alpaca. I feel like that's not funny enough. But we could have Captain Alpaca. So if he dies, well then, I'm dead too. I'll have to slit my own wrists after the game. But anyway, let's jump in here and see what's going on. So we can change our font size. That's interesting. I didn't actually know that. And we can power down the med bay, power that up, and let's get these guys in here. Let's get Captain Alpaca up in our room, and get Starger will be our weapons man, and Hutz will be, you know what? Let's change that. I think Hutz sounds like more of a weapons guy, don't you? I think so. So people have been mentioning that you should actually explore more than you are. So I'm gonna try to do that again. I'm trying. Convening around station. You over here have the conversation. If we had a teleporter, we could deal with it, but we're not properly equipped. So sadly, we can do none of that. Although last time we did that, I think it kind of screwed us. Yeah, let's aid the civilian ship. Why not? Let's get the anti-ship up. Ion blast on their shields. Turn auto fire on, and when their shields are down, then we could worry about taking out something else with the ion blast. But we're gonna kind of keep their shields perpetually down. Cool. Let's hit their engines now. I mean, not their engines, their weapons. Cool. And then we can hit their shields again. Make sure those stay down. We can't seem to... we kind of alternate fire between weapons and shields, I guess. Well, that kind of sucks. It doesn't seem like our drone is hitting anything, which is kind of shitty, but, you know, whatever, man. It's fine. They got a lot of missiles, which takes down our ion blast immediately, which sucks. So we're going to get a double repair guy going, because we need two things of the thing to come back. But their shield should be down, so we should take them out fairly simply. Simply? Alright, we got some drone parts, and hey, look at that! Most of the crew accepts your offer, and one offers to join our crew. That is fantastic. And it's a mantis! Ooh! Named Natsia. Yeah, that's right, Natsia. So we're gonna get the mantis sitting in our engine room, because that will increase our evasion up to a lot. And we like a lot of evasion. Why do we have extra power? Oh, I guess because we don't have the anti-ship up. Alright. I'm just keeping medbay online just for the Engi medbot dispersal, which just allows us for when the medbay's up, we do extra... We do healing over time to anybody who is around. And we could sell drone parts for scrap, but we kind of need drone parts, so we're not going to do anything with that. And let's go here, because we could probably jump back that way and then get to the distress beacon. I'm going to try my best to explore as much as possible. Nearby pirate seems to advance hacking tools, and they've tried to shut down your engines. Okay, so our stuff is barely operational, but we did it. Our engines are kind of down, not really down, so it's not a big deal. And we should be able to take them out. And you know what? This is actually good, because we actually will be able to... deal with them forthwith. You know what? I'm gonna take down their pilot room. Oh, boners. Okay, medbay's down. Not a huge deal, really. But as soon as the ion blast comes up, we should start firing here. We seem to be taking a lot of damage, a lot more than I would like to take, honestly. But let's make sure we don't miss. Cool. There you go. Fantastic. All worked out for the best. We got 6 fuel, 22 scrap. That's actually really good for this early on in the game to get that kind of upgrade. And we could consider upgrading here. Now, people are telling me get extra pilot, get extra oxygen too. So you know what? We're gonna go right for the oxygen, and because people told me to get it, I believe them. I believe them, and we'll get Huts back up in here, dealing with shiz. And we could power up everything, but I guess we'd have to power down all that stuff. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. I get you thinking, fellas and ladies. So if we get the oxygen at level 2, then things are good, maybe. Personally, says the captain, I've stuck with Federation, but I'm a soldier, sir, and I'm no use to fight razor shields. Okay, cool. So we're gonna power down the med bay, power down the oxygen 1. It's not a big deal, but apparently, if you whoops-a-daisy. Oh yeah, that's up. Sorry. Apparently, if you have the oxygen up, you can like safely take it down, and then not worry about. We're getting a lot of missiles, which is like really a big issue, because that's kind of screwing us pretty hard. Now I wanted to get a shot off. Well, we could get another shot off here on their. Okay, their engines are down, so they can't dodge anyway, and we'll just keep their shields down. And I think they're pretty much done here. I don't think there's much they can do. We could hit their... Is that another fire? No more fire. Okay. We're taking a buttload of damage in this early game, which I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know why that is. Okay, they're powering up their FTL, but I don't think they can escape right now. We're going to make sure. Yeah, now they should die, probably. Yeah, cool. We took a bunch of damage. We're taking buttloads. Whole buttloads of damage, and buttloads of damage are not what you like to see, especially this early. I don't know what's going on. Oh god, alright, no, we're gonna leave them alone. So we had the option to help out a ship that was dealing with giant alien spiders. However, our crew does not have any combat experience, so they'd probably die, so I don't want to deal with that. And it's the dread pirate Tuco once more. He is so dreaded. Okay, here we go. Oh, excuse me. Let's get the shields down as soon as possible, and then we can, as soon as we get the shields down, we can make sure, yeah, we can hit their weapons, because again, they have missiles, which are gonna, yep, there you go, do damage to me immediately, which sucks. Ion blast firing at their weapons again. Cool, it still didn't take down their missile, which blows, but not too much we could do about that. Drone control is down 1 tick, not a huge deal, really, all things considered. Because, you know, okay, they're powering up their FTL, but they can't get away anyway because their pilot room and engine room are both down. Yeah, and in fact, they're dead, which is cool. Cool, they gave us fuel, drone parts, scrap. Fantastic. Huts is going to be like our repairman. He is he's the Geordie LaForge of the ship. He can't see either, Huts. He has to wear one of those visors, like Geordie LaForge. Which is sad for him because he's a robot, so you would think that they would build good optic circuits. This is why I'm not a writer for video games, okay? Alright, let's see what we got. We could fight them. They don't have any missiles. We're fighting them. We're gonna kick their ass. So let's get the anti-ship up. Let's get the ion blast hitting their shields, and now we can deal with this. Got it. A little bit more of a leisurely pace, I think. Yeah. Okay. Shields are down again. We could just hit their weapons. Weapons are down. Let's keep the shields down. Make sure those stay down. And let's hit their. Okay, yeah. Well, that's good that I'm hitting their pilot room then, because yeah, I want to make sure that they stay down. Okay, that works. That's fine too. Cool. Yeah. Okay, so that one worked out. You see, when we're not dealing with missiles, and we don't have to worry too much. And there's a store. Now let's see. If we jump here, then it'll be there. Then we jump there, then it'll be. Yeah, we can't make it. So let's just jump right to the store. And then I don't know, potentially just repair, which would, you know, I don't want to do, but hard power, damage per shot 2, and how many shots? Shots per charge 1. Shots per charge 2. Huh. So we could get the hull laser. Get rid of the ion blast, but the ion blast seems to be working pretty well for me. And you know, people yell at me when I get rid of the ion blast. So you know what? We're just gonna fix all, and then we're going to maybe buy some shields. We can't quite get enough power, so let's. Oh God, can we make it? No, we can't. We won't be able to, because I bet you. I bet you a bagillion dollars. Okay, let's explore the asteroid field. Let's do it. Yeah, we got some scrap, some drone parts. That's what I like to see. Yeah, see, we wouldn't have been able to make that distress signal. I would have liked to. We could have actually, this is actually a kind of a favorable path here. So, you know what, let's go this way. Yeah, we could have actually hired that mercenary ship that we decided to fight. And he would have delayed the rebels, which would have been good. However, oh boy, I don't want to spend my money. Okay, here we go. Oh, good, 2 shields. No, that's fine. That's not a big deal at all. All right, so this is going to be a dangerous situation here. Great, we missed. That's fantastic. That's exactly what I like to see. Of course, they have missiles as well. Our shields are down, which is just peachy. But they should be up in just a moment. As soon as this whole good doors are down. Well, let's deal with that. Ah, farts. Okay, this is bad. This is a bad situation. Oh, we gotta take down their freaking weapons. Oh, come on! What, do they have fire missiles? You're gonna be kidding me. Oh, and you're gonna get killed, aren't you? You gotta get out. Oh, and our engines are down too. Boners! Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna open up the doors. Stop it. Open. Yes, that's what I like to see. We will drain the ship of the oxygen. Okay, there's another fire in the door room, which sucks. And our drone control's down too. So let's power up the medbay, I guess. Let's power up the O2 as well. And hopefully we can get out of here. Alive. That's looking less and less likely. But it is going to require us to drain the freaking fire out of this room. It looks like we're just getting more fires than... Okay, so they're dead, which is good, but I guess we could close the doors. Oxygen is our friend. And we need you to go repair the engines right now. Now, people did fill me into a tip here. If there's orange lines around the room, then your crew will take damage. So, I know that now. Oh, come on! Really? Really? Okay. So, apparently that fire turned into 3 fires. Pretty much without me noticing. Okay, we can kind of jump in just a moment. Hopefully. Might as well get this repaired. Oh, great! No, that's good. No, that's totally cool. Alright, we can jump out of here at least. I don't know if jumping out... Well, you know what? Let's try to at least put out the fires, deal with some shit before we jump. And we'll jump as soon as we see, like, a solar flare or something. Okay, cool. Let's close the doors. Let's wait for the oxygen. Cool. The oxygen does actually refill really fast, which is good. And in a moment... Okay, let's jump out. We gotta make the jump. I don't want to make the jump, but we have to make the jump. Alright, let's see. Cool. They're powering up their FTL. That's not cool. That's the opposite of cool. Let's power down the oxygen. You know what? This actually was a good idea to get the oxygen really early. I think that has really paid off very well for us. So these guys are going to have to live with low health, basically. That's the only thing I can that I can do for them right now, is they're just gonna have to deal with low health, and we really need to take down their weapons. Their weapons are no way down. Okay, cool. Okay, their shields are going down. Cool, and we could just... God, they have so many weapons. They have 3 of them. How do they have all that power? That's what I want to know. How do they have that power? Okay, so we're not going to miss, which is good, because our drone is hitting their pilot room. We're pretty much perpetually keeping their weapons down, but their shields are coming back up. So we're going to have to make sure... Yeah, cool. Alright. Everything worked out there, kind of. We got some fuel, drone parts. Let's get the med bay up. And let's let everybody heal up a bit before we jump on out of here. Because, again, we don't have to put the dudes in the med bay to deal with healing, which is nice. And I'm telling you right now, I am thoroughly enjoying this level 2 oxygen. And what it also means is that it has 2 health, so it doesn't go down after 1 shot. Now the question is, Do I get 2 shields, or do I go to the shop? Well, you know what? Let's go to the shop, see what they have, and then we'll decide whether or not we want to, you know, deal with stuff. Okay, we got a beam drone, which is good. Requires 2 power, so we could upgrade our power. And I think I might do that, actually. Hull repair is great. That like repairs 3 to 5 damage. We got that one time, but we don't have quite enough. Like, we could sell something. We could sell like the Engi medbot dispersal to get the hull repair, which would be like that'd probably be a good investment. But I'm thinking not. I think I'm just gonna go for beam drone. Yes, and then we'll go into our ship. We'll upgrade drone control. Cool. And now what we can do is we can get both online at the same time. We don't have quite enough power, which is a shame. And in fact, what we're going to do is we're going to go into the store, heal up just a bit, as much as we can, at least. I guess we could heal up pretty close to as much as we can. There's a distress beacon. I might as well go to that. And then we'll jump around up there and you know, try to go and deal with as much. Picking up a single life form. When a colony that seems to be recently attacked exploring deficit, you find a lone survivor. Let's invite him to join our crew. Nice! So we have another crew member. That is fantastic. Now, where could we get him? I guess we could get him in the oxygen room. And what that would do is if our oxygen goes down, he could always repair it. And drone control also, we could get him to repair there as well. In fact, we might switch him off with Engine Man. Although he's pretty decent with engines, Natsia. Charlie is our new dude. Yeah, you know what? I think it's fine like this. And we're gonna jump this way because we're gonna wrap around in like a loop fashion, if that makes any sense. Nothing but empty space. Cool. By cool, I mean that's really not very cool. Ah, dang it all. Okay, cool. And by again cool, I mean in no way is that cool. But let's get the ion blast firing. We just have to take down their green shield first, which only has 5 damage. And I guess the Ion Blast is pretty good at that, so... Man, their shields go down. Fantastic. Okay, their weapons are going down, too. Which is equivalently fantastic. We can hit their... Okay, they want to give us 7 missiles, 2 drone parts, 14 scrap. I'm inclined to agree. I mean, 7 missiles isn't much. Because we don't use missiles, you know. But we could always sell that off later. We're not going to accept surrender. I'd kind of rather have the... let's help him put out this fire. I'd kind of rather have the whatchamacallit? The scrap right now, which we can get more of, I think. Yeah, we got some fuel, a little extra scrap. So that's fine. Our shield should be back up any moment now. Hopefully... we can repair our shields and be able to jump out. Yes. We sadly cannot upgrade our drones because we're in this shitty sector. But, yeah, it's not a huge deal. It's not a fantastically annoying issue here. Yeah, you know what? Let's give them some fuel. And they gave us some scrap. And that's fine. You know, we kind of traded some fuel for some scrap because I want power bars. Because now I think... we should have enough to power up both. Not quite? I thought we would have enough. Sadly, we do not. We can power this up once more. We don't have enough. We have just not enough scrap. Let's get to this distress beacon. See what's going on there. Yeah, let's lead them to their destination. We got 11 scrap. That's enough for another power bar. Right? And we need that? Yes, we need that. Okay, cool. So now we can get the beam drone and the anti-ship drone up at the same time, which is great because that's going to be really fantastic offensive capabilities, is what I want to say. It's going to require a lot of power or a lot of drone usage, but I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be a good sign. We have to make sure that our shields do not go down, by the way. So, in fact, we may even just start hitting their weapons. Oh boy, don't hit our shields. Oh, he's going right for our shields, isn't he? Okay, no, oxygen. That's fine. That's not a huge deal at all. Okay, they want to give us 3 missiles, fuel, scrap. Again, I kind of want more Whatchamacallit? Cool. They're done. They hit us one time before they left. Yeah, we got some more scrap out of it. That's cool. I want to upgrade our shields as soon as possible now. Blast doors wouldn't be a bad idea either. In fact, they'd be such not a bad idea that I may even just upgrade them right now. I don't know. I don't know. How much farther do we have to jump? Like 2 more. Let's jump to the next sector and then we'll see. Well, not the next sector, but the next beacon, and then we'll see. You know, it'd be really great as a drone recovery arm. Trade 2 fuel for 4 missiles? No. That does not sound good to me at all. We're a little bit low on fuel, but again, that's not a huge deal. Let's aid the civilian ship. Why not? I don't see an issue with it. They have an anti-ship drone, yet again, which is a shame. But we should be able to do pretty massive damage, yeah, as soon as their shields, like, remain down. Okay. Shield should be down. We'll take down their weapons a bit. Fantastic. We're doing pretty non-stop badass damage, which is great. Beam drone, effective. I will say that. Beam drone is a very effective tool. But again, we are using a lot of... Okay, cool. They gave us some drone parts, some extra scrap too, which is good. And let's jump to the next sector. I kind of really want to go... Okay, so we're going to go to the Engi controlled sector because I feel like there's a higher chance of getting the Engi homeworlds, and that's what we want, because if we get to the Engi homeworlds, then we could trigger that quest. And I really want to shop. Oh, there's that quest. Okay, cool. So let's get jump into that quest. I really want to shop because I really want the chance of getting the drone recovery arm. Distress call from assistance requested. Danger present. Imminent destruction. All right, let's go help him out. Oh god, okay, so we have borders on our ship. Should've got those blast doors. And of course it's a mantis. Let's get these up. And then let's get our mantis dude up there. For some reason he's taking damage. Oh, and I'm not even getting the ion blast to fire because I'm a fool. Okay, we missed, which is shitty. And we're going to power down the oxygen, power up the med bay. Actually, we can power up the oxygen too for some reason. He should be able to stay alive? No, not quite. Okay, get out of there. Get thee gone to the med bay, knave. Okay, this is bad. This is bad. Things are not looking good right now. They're making sure our weapons stay down, which is a big issue for us. And no power in our shield, so let's power those up. Okay, engines are down. Weapons are also equivalently down. This is looking pretty dire for us right now, to be honest with you. And let's get our engine back online. Let's get you in there as well. Okay, weapons are up. Hit them back in the shields. One of our drones is down. We kind of want to... Well, let's get our drones up. And let's get Huts going to repair our oxygen because we can't let that go down. And down it is gone. Okay, luckily they're missing, which is good. And we could jump out, but should we? That is the question. With their borders not an issue anymore, I think we could just keep fighting them. Oh boy, maybe not. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, that hurt a lot. Okay, we got some missiles, some scrap, some stuff. And let's get everybody back in their rightful places. Oh god, that fight went poorly. That fight went very poorly. Engines should be up any moment now as soon as we get Starger in here. By the way, what the Engi do, in case you didn't know, the Engi do give us... they have faster repair times, so they're pretty useful in that way. I want to go towards the quest directly, but there is that distress signal. You know what? We're gonna jump towards the quest. And then, because there's a bunch of places that we could teleport around to. Explain that you're friendly and interested with subject, goal, wealth, Engi, motivation, survival, transfer of goods. Okay, let's explain that we're friendly. Alright, and they've just pieced it. That's fine. Whatever. Hey, a non-fight right now, not so bad. Okay, so they gave us some scraps, some drone parts. You know what? Like, again, I kind of want to have enough money. Hold on, let's see. Is there a shop anywhere nearby? There is. Okay, so let's jump to the store real quick. If we could get a drone recovery arm, then I think that's a good idea. No, we got scrap recovery arm. Weapon pre-igniter is really good, by the way. So they're immediately available after an FTL jump, which is good. But with our specific setup, oh man, required power 4 though, and it shoots 5. That's burst laser Mark III, guys. That shoots 5 shots. That is really, really good. So much so that we could even sell our ion blast and get that. But then, let's see. Hold on a second. Let's look at this. So we would need to upgrade our weapons, which would cost 35, which we would have enough. But then we would need more power, I think, also. Yeah, we'd probably need more power. And then we really wouldn't have enough to buy, like, anything else. Which, you know, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether or not we want to do this. Burst laser 5 shots is fantastic, though. Like, that's really, really good. How long does it take to charge? 19 seconds. Yeah, that's a long time. With that in conjunction with the pre-igniter would be great. But I think what we're going to do is we are going to upgrade our shields. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Now, let's get our shields upgraded, and then let's just repair a bit. And then we can jump around as much as we need to. It's not as flashy as maybe some would like, but I think it's the safest bet. All right. So a bunch of Engi junk is tied together in that area. Let's get the shields up, and we have just enough to power up both those things. Cool. Now, I'm hoping that we can jump this way. Although it does not seem to be the case. Okay, that sucks because now we have to put the distress beacon on and wait. They want it? Yeah. Totally, yes. So we just traded some missiles for some fuel. That's fine. Yeah, I did not realize that you could do that, put the distress beacon on and wait. Oh, looks like it's probably the guys that we just bought some fuel off of. That's cool. Let's get these guys up and running. And this fight should go pretty well, I think. I don't think there's too much that they can really do to us. Yeah, their weapons are down. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, damn it! I pressed 1 because I was trying to change the ion blast, and I guess we accepted whatever they offered. That sucks, actually. Yeah, that really blows. I did not want to do that at all. Whatever, it's fine. I would like to go to the distress beacon, but we probably just wouldn't be able to make it to the exit in time. So let's go here. See what's up in this vicinity. I had a fear that there was an asteroid field, actually. Oh, cool, and we got Defense Drone Mark II. Now, Mark II is really good because that can shoot down incoming lasers as well. And we have enough power to power it if we need to, but, I mean, we wouldn't be doing any damage. So, you know, it's kind of a double-edged sword, as it were. But anyway, we'll jump on here. -2 fuel for 1 drone part. I will reject that offer. Oh, no. Are we going to get rebels? Okay, good. That was pretty close. You arrive at a nearby with life signatures on board. Let's board the station. Alright. So it's just death in there, and we just return to the ship. Whatever. That's fine. What can we upgrade? We can upgrade sensors and blast doors. I don't know if I want to deal with that. Maybe the pilot room. Medbay, level 2 medbay, apparently. Apparently level 2 medbay offers us a lot of options quest-wise. So I may get that. We need more power. And we could do that. I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't be so bad. Let's have a little bit extra power, a little bit extra. We could get extra dodge chance. That might not be bad idea. That might not be bad idea. Let's see. How does that look? Level 27 scrap. That's not so bad. We definitely want to get these blast doors. I want to say that, like, minimum. Increasing our dodge chance wouldn't be so bad. I don't know, man. But you know what? Let's just do this. Let's upgrade our blast doors. Make sure we have that upgrade, and then see what happens. Ah, that's a real crying shame, actually. Well, I mean, we're both gonna. I'm trying to find the Engi homeworld. So you know what? Let's go this way to this civilian sector. I was really hoping that we were gonna get one of those. Sadly, that was not the case. All right, so we're gonna have to jump out. Okay, there's a store. Cool. We could buy some fuel there. Potentially something else too. I mean, I don't know what else we could get. Heavy ion, heavy laser, 2 damage per shot. And how many shots? 1 shot. That's not great. Breach missiles, not a bad idea. Required power 3, damage per shot 4. With 10 missiles, that might not be a bad idea. How long does it take? Wow, 22 seconds. How long does this take? 4 seconds. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with the ion blaster for now. We could get the crew teleporter, all that stuff. I don't think any of that's worth it. So let's just get as much fuel as we can. And fix a little bit. And then, actually, you know what? We might buy some drone parts too, because, yeah, get as many of those as possible. And then we could just start jumping around, exploring a bit. We do have to be careful about our jumping now. Now that I understand that mechanic, you know, we could have him delay. Yeah, let's have him delay the rebels. Costs 11 scrap, but that'll allow us to kind of teleport around or jump around a bit and see what else we can get. Yeah, and let's attack, because attacking is what badasses do, and I am a badass. I think we're only going to put up the anti-ship right now because they don't have any shields, so we're just going to have to keep the ion blast firing at their weapons. We shouldn't miss anymore. Okay, great. Never mind. I am a liar. That does farts. That does farts for us, which is, you know, not good. I guess we might as well power up that stuff. And we can get you in there. Right, why not? Might as well start repairing it. And I think we win, basically. I don't think there's much else that we really have to deal with. There's still oxygen in that room, which is good. Yeah, definitely still oxygen. The oxygen, you know, level 2 oxygen, whoever gave me that tip was a smart man. Seriously, I'm going to start upgrading that much sooner. Ooh, investigate the station. Hey, we got a small bomb. Okay, that's cool. Small bomb, does that do hull damage? Requires damages system, not hull. Okay, cool. So we could just take down their shields or something, but it won't damage their hull, which sucks. But if we, you know, get our weapons knocked out, then it wouldn't be so bad powering up the small bomb and hitting that a couple times. You know what I mean? If you get what I'm saying. If you understand. Yeah, let's intervene to defend the outpost. Why not? Cool. So no one defies the rebel fleet. Whatever, bro. Like, I give a fuck. Alright, ion blast firing there. And we can just sit back and enjoy the show! Hopefully it works out. Doesn't look like it is. Kinda. Okay. Firing a lot of shots over our bow. That did damage to drone control, which we are going to need up. So we're going to get you out of shields. Because we need that up. Because we need that beam drone back online. To do that extra damage for us. Missile is going to hurt. Indeed it did. Did 2 damage to our doors immediately. Which is shitty. So let's get him in there. Okay, beam drone almost back online. We can't seem to keep their shield down. Okay, beam drone up. Okay, cool. Let's get you back in shields. Let's get our doors back online. Oh man, I really would love to take out their weapons, but I don't think we are afforded that luxury right now. I think we're just gonna have to deal with what we got, which is fine. I don't think it's a huge deal. as long as we're keeping their shields down, then we don't really have to worry too much. Our beam drones. Okay, sensors are down. Not a huge deal. How do they have so many freaking missiles? Okay, they're dead. Fantastic. We can put out some pretty massive DPS as long as... Cool, we got extra fuel, extra scrap. Fantastic. Yeah, we can put out some pretty massive DPS as long as we have their shields down. So, that's good. And we can always upgrade... We can even upgrade our shields again. And we'd have almost enough power, too. See, because we could upgrade that once, but we would need another power bar. So let's just accept there, and looks like Starger is a good repairer, a repairman, as it were. And let's jump this way because we have a store. We can live with things. Yeah, let's attack. Holy butts! They have so many weapons. So many weapons, in fact, that we're going to take down the Ion Blast. We're going to power up the Small Bomb. We're going to power up all this stuff. We're going to power up all that stuff. Actually, we might want to power up the Defense Drone. It's going to waste a lot of drone parts. Yeah, you know what? Because this is going to hurt us. So what we're going to do here is, this is my thinking. We're going to get the Defense Drone up because they have a bunch of missiles and stuff. And Defense Drone should keep us alive, and we could just use the Small Bomb to take out their weapons room, because they can't actually, like, they don't have any shields, and they can't actually, repair, because it's an automated ship, so. I think this is the best idea, except when we're missing with the Small Bomb. I don't know what's going on with that. Really? Like, really? Ah, Jesus Christ. Defense Drone Mark 4, not doing a good job. Not doing a good job at all. But it's fine right now. Engines are back up, so we have evade chance back. Small Bomb, please. Oh man, they have a really long... Jesus Christ! Oh my god. Luckily we have those blast doors, so that fire should be contained in there. Okay, Small Bomb, please God, just take them out. Okay, they're finally... No, they're still not down? Are you kidding? We just hit it so many times with that Small Bomb. That thing is freaking useless. How did that fire spread? I want to know how that fire spread. Oh, I guess because our doors were down. Okay, well, whatever. We'll take out the fire. Jesus, this is a messed up ship. I didn't realize it had so many weapons. Although I guess I should have guessed. Okay, Defense Drone doing a good job. And a miss again. Look at this, we've used 4 small bombs already, and we still haven't even taken down their weapons. Not even once. So that oxygen should fill back into that room pretty quickly. Wow, really quickly. Their weapons are still up. Still up, their weapons. So let's hit them again. Okay, so this strategy, not that good. I thought that the Defense Drone Mark II would have been fantastic for us. Turns out it's a piece of garbage, and it sucks. Yeah, it just missed. Please, God, Small Bomb, just hit it, just take it out. Are you fucking kidding me? You know what? And how are they getting it back up? See, the thing is, like, we have to take down the Defense Drone if we want to do damage. Are you kidding me? Alright, fine. That's enough Small Bomb. We're going all in here. Power that down, power that down. Let's just make sure their weapons are down. Small Bomb is a piece of garbage. Basically useless. I thought that it was going to be doing a good job, but it missed. Like, look at this missing! What the hell? Okay, let's take down their pilot room. Oh god, this is so much faster. Why didn't I do this from the start? Alright, so poor decisions I've made. I will admit. Got some scrap. 150. Oh, and we have data stores. Okay, that's cool. So we definitely don't want to go there. But we can go to this shop. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see what's going on in the shop. Because again, drone recovery arm would be freaking fantastic. No, not quite. System repair, Anti-ship drone Mark II, okay as well. But I mean, I think beam and anti-ship are better than Anti-ship 2? I could be wrong, but I think it is better. We might even sell off this defense drone and the small bomb because they obviously don't do anything for us. You know, say I did that. Oh, I need 30 boners. Fuck it, this is what we're doing. Store, sell, small bomb, you're useless. Let's get another thing of power. Okay, we have level 3 shields now. And then let's repair as much as possible, I guess. Yeah. Alright, cool. We're safe to jump a little bit more. What is this? Oh, that's a nebula. Okay. We know it's not an ion storm, so that's good. And we can tell because of that really tough fight that we engaged in. Well, let's ignore that. I wish I had known that was the case, but whatever, it's fine. Not a big deal. Okay, so we can't trade any of that stuff. Let's go this way. See what we can't get. Okay, literally nothing. I don't want to go there because, yeah, asteroid field. That sounds like nonsense to me. This looks like a trap. That's fine. Not a big deal. And, oh, okay. Yeah, let's give them some fuel. They gave us some scrap for some fuel. That's fine, because what we can do here is go right there. And we're at the exit beacon. And accept their bribe, 1 missile. Yeah, let's accept their bribe. Because what we want to do here is go to jump, put our distress beacon on, and wait. We should have a little bit of hard time tracking our ship. 15 scrap for 2 fuel? Yeah. And in fact, we can't turn on our... that's a bummer. It turns out we can't turn on our distress beacon whenever we want. Mantis homeworlds and Engi controlled sector. Well, actually, you know what? We're going to Mantis homeworlds. You know why? We have to... one thing that we have to do right now is upgrade our medbay to level 2. Cool. Because there's a quest in the Mantis homeworlds in which we can do stuff. And I like doing stuff. Yeah, let's just take the scrap. No fuel. Distress beacon on. Wait. Need some fuel? We'll prepare to dock to help. Oh, that sounds scary. Let's accept. Oh, great. Right, and hidden teleporter, of course. Oh, good. Good times. You know what? I think right now our best bet is taking a fight in there. Our evade is done. We have no evade, and why don't we have any power there? I don't know. Okay, our evade's gone. I mean, we accepted that, basically. We have to deal with these guys first, and then we can deal with the rest of that stuff. Okay, we have a hull breach. That sucks. Let's get you repairing the engines. In fact, let's get... Who is this? Starger? Get on in there. They want to give us 2 fuel, 2 missiles, 24 scrap. Well, we need the fuel, right? So that's why we were here. So let's take the fuel and kill this guy and then get the hell out of here. Get you in there. They're going to be taking damage, but the Engi medbot dispersal should keep them alive. Yeah, keep them more than alive. Cool. Let's get you guys in here. And then we'll be ready to jump. Although we do not have a lot of fuel, so... Captain Alpaca, back to the bridge. Starger! In our shields room. Charlie, get back to oxygen. Cool. Let's power up our shields. And... well, let's jump this way. There's a higher chance of more things, I think, so... We're gonna need to... Oh, Mantis crew member. Okay, so you cross paths with Mantis ship that looks to have dungeons of large armor plating, hundreds of... The captain is legendary thief Kazak Pelklik. Your crew looks terrified. Let's use our Mantis crew member to attempt to hail him. Perform a weird kind of... Meanwhile, charge the battle systems. Okay, great. So we're gonna have to fight him. We're gonna have to power down the med bay. We're gonna have to power down the med bay all the way, right? Okay, cool. Let's get the ion blast firing at their shields continuously. Okay, we got to fight. We're engaging in mortal combat. Let's get you in here as well. Make sure we're dealing with them. Okay, that sucks. Where's that gonna go? Okay, well, let's keep you in here for now. Okay, you get back. No, you stay there. You get back there. You get back there, and you're gonna actually come in here and help him repair this hull. Okay. Okay, come help him repair. Actually, you help him repair too, because we want to make sure that they can miss. Okay, oxygen's down. We'll deal with that. Fights to the last and pick the scraps from the corpses. You sense that death has left a great mystery unresolved. Oh no. Okay. That's... Alright. I think I screwed it up, guys. I think I screwed it up. I think what you needed was a teleporter also. So, that's a shame. I think the thing was you needed a teleporter, and I guess we had to go onto their ship and murder them. Sadly, we did not do so, and you know what? I'm gonna... Oh, man, this is a dangerous situation. Alright, let's, oh, God. Let's power up something. That's not a bad idea. Let's do that. And then let's jump this way. The reason we're jumping that way is that's the farthest away from the Rebel fleet, and after this... Oh, boy. They have those things, too. This is bad. Yep, that's bad. That is what I would refer to as a thing that is bad. Let's get him in here as well. Get you out of there for a moment. Let them hit the weapons just a bit. Cool. Okay. We're gonna need to power down the shields one, power up the med bay a bit. Let these guys heal up in there. Farts. Okay, maybe that was a bad decision. I don't know. I suppose it was. We're not hitting them at all. Cool, alright. Get thee gone, knaves. Let's get in here. Everybody get in there. Actually, you can stay. God, he's almost dead. Okay, drone control's down. Everything's about to be down. You gotta come back in here and stop this fire. Who's got low health? Natsia. Okay, get in the medbay then. Drone control still down. Get you in there. That's looking bad, guys. Damn it. We were so close to unlocking that new ship too, but I think what happened was you need a medbay as well. I mean, you need a teleporter as well, which we didn't have. Which we could have bought at some point, but I didn't buy it because we don't have a lot of crew members that are strong. I was more expecting for us to get the Engi homeworlds, but it just didn't work out that way, sadly. And it looks like we're probably going to go down here in just a moment. Let's power down the medbay, power up the beam again. They're powering their FTL. They want to give us drone parts, scrap. God, I don't know. I'd rather have the scrap right now, right? They're not even offering fuel, so... we want the chance at fuel, I think. So we're going to keep this going here. There we go, we took them out. Fantastic. We're running out of drone parts, too. Okay, they gave us some fuel, which is going to allow us to jump a bit further. We have nowhere near enough to get that up. We can get our dodge chance up. Can we do that? I guess we can do that. Alright, let's fucking do it. We're going all in, guys. We're going all in. This is the end of the road for us. Let's jump this way. Oh, damn it. That's just unfair. Alright, so get in there. Let's power up the med bay. Let's get you in there, too. Like, it's a shame that they're gonna have to do damage to us here. Like, I'd prefer them not to. Okay, you get in there, you get in there. Hopefully we can just trade this out like so. Oh god, I can't see. Hold on. Alright. Slowly but surely, we are succeeding almost without taking hull damage. Very close. Yeah, cool. We didn't even take any hull damage. That's good. That's fantastic. That's what I like to see. Huts, why don't you get back in the weapons room? I think we need you there. I think we need your skills. And Captain Alpaca, why don't you get back on the bridge? Charlie, get back to oxygen. Natsia, back that way. Is there any ships? Oh, no. I mean stores is what I meant to say. Oh, God. Well, this is the end, guys. Oh, it's so the end. Alright, so basically our greatest failure was that we did not have teleporters in time for the Mantis homeworld. So we know that. I forgot that one thing. We needed both. Oh, God. We don't even have our... God. Guess we can power that down. Power up the medbay one. Let the pilot room go down. Fight them in here, because they're going to have to go through here anyway. Actually, our evasion is completely dead when there's no one in there, right? So there's even no point to give that up. Okay. We need drone control back up. Absolutely, we're going to need drone control back up. But basically, as soon as these fires start happening... Oh, they left. Okay, that's actually good. Because that may mean we'll be able to live here. Cool, beam drones back up. Get you in there, get you in there. Because we need the evasion chance right now. I am surprised that we're actually going to succeed. Wow, look at that. That is all skill. That is all pro skills. I guess you're gonna have to deal with that. If there's another fire happening, like if there's another solar flare, then we're gonna have to piece it, but... Okay. How close are doors to being up? They're up. Cool. And we could jump on further. Hey, a store! Are we gonna live? I think we're nearly gonna actually, like, survive this whole ordeal. And there's a crew teleporter, but we already screwed that up royally. So that sucks. But let's repair as much as possible. And try to keep going here. See what we can't find. See what we can't do. Okay, nothing. Another store. Which is kinda shitty. There's the drone recovery arm that we finally got. But we have no money. And we can't even buy fuel, so we're gonna have to jump to this exit and see what happens, because we're gonna have to wait. Well, I would love to buy fuel, but oh no, distress beacon's not on. I'm a fool. Oh, we have to ignore their offer. Distress beacon, no, distress beacon on. Yeah. Maybe it was on. Oh, your lack of fuel cells prevent your ship from jumping. You can still use your impulse engines. Will you spend some time exploring? Yeah, let's do it. Oh god, I'd love to. And we're gonna have to wait. And here comes the rebels. Oh, good. Okay, they have teleporters too, so they're not gonna make this easy, basically. Okay, here we go. And there they go. Fantastic. So let's go ahead and expose them to the space monsters of space. Are they really gonna... Oh right, blast doors are down. Farts. Should have thought about that one. Didn't think about that one. Okay, we need you in here, do some damage. We need you in here to do some damage too. Okay, they pieced it. Get back in there, get back in there. You stay there. Actually, you know what? Let's get the blast doors up. Cool. I think we may actually even survive this fight. The hardest part about all this whole thing is when the crew just teleports to our ship, but if we don't have to deal with that, then it's not that bad. Yeah, see, look at that. We just have a lot of defense, you know? So, it kind of works out. Make sure our yeah, look at that. We have a pretty powerful ship going on, and we got some fuel out of it. Cool. That is exactly what I was hoping for. Let's get their doors up. And this is the Rebel fleet, by the way, so we took them out pretty easily. However, I think next jump is going to be our near death here, because we're out of fuel, and we're out of drone parts, and we're just in a really, really tough situation. And we have no money either. Let's submit. Traveling vessel used submit to crew profiling. Identify fugitive. Alright, submit to profiling. Then we scan the cruiser's review. After 10 moments, they allow your ship to pass. Well, I kind of was hoping that they would give us something, but God, can we sell something? We can sell the defense drone, and I think I'm gonna do that because it's not doing me any good. Oh, look, a slug crew member. That's cool. So let's sell the defense drone, and let's buy us some drone parts. And then let's wait. Distress beacon on. Wait. Yes. Yeah, no, that sounds good to me. And let's keep jumping here. Something traces out of the moon in the distance. Let's check it out. Oh, looks like your team could break through the fragile layer of the moon's surface hidden cavern. And break through the surface. Explosives are too valuable to wait. Yeah, no, let's do that. Oh, cool! We got a Pegasus missile. Fantastic. I like to see that. So much so, in fact, that I'm jumping back to the shop, and I'm going to sell the shit out of that Pegasus missile. Because we do not need it. And, oh, we can't buy any more of that. Well, we could buy some fuel, I guess. Cool. So now we can, you know, not worry about having to deal with our fuel concerns. Yeah, alright. Oh, look at this! Found a man living in a cave. From the appearance of the wrecked ship, appears his mental state is credited. Let's bring him to our medbay. Once inside the medbay, system is able to identify and minimize trauma and loans due. I don't know how to repay you. I feel 10 years younger. Let me serve your ship. Cool! So we have 2 Charlies? We have 2 Charlies on board. You know, that's fine. That works for us. Let's jump this way and see what's going on. Oh, boy. This is bad. This is real bad. Okay, and they have 2 drones. Alright, well... We're gonna try our best here, but this could very well be the end. Oh, that's an anti-ship too, I think. Oh no, it's not. I just heard our ship firing. Dangerous business. But I think we should have an easier job of... Oh god. Alright. Thank god that asteroid missed. This is bad. This is real bad, but we're gonna win this fight. Yeah, we're gonna own them, actually. We didn't even take a single hull hit. Look at that. Fuel missile scrap. Fantastic. Well, yeah, let's jump to the store. We have enough money to buy something. Ion Blast! You know, people have also told me Ion Blast, good thing. I have to concede, I think you were right. And we could get a slug crew member, which wouldn't be so bad. Although, probably rather get more shields, right? That's probably a better idea. Well, let's see. What else do they have in the store? Cloaking, teleporting. A slug crew member would allow us to see where the enemies are. Not that that really matters to us. So what we're going to do is do that. Get as many drone parts as possible. Get some fuel. And jump out, because I don't think we want any of that nonsense to deal with. So we're not going to deal with it. Rebel ship is gone. Okay, cool. Whoop. Nope. There we go. Fantastic. Luckily, they don't have any teleporters, so we don't have to deal with too much of an issue. But we have a lot of crew members anyway, so... Oh! Yeah, alright, cool. So let's get you in here. Come on, guys. You got this. I believe in you. Okay, we have another hull breach in there. That's bad. Is he repairing the hull breach first? Yeah, he is. Okay, that's actually good. Okay, and these guys should repair that hull breach any day now. Medbay is up, which is good. And meanwhile, oh, farts, this is bad. This is real bad. In fact, so bad that we may have to... Yeah, we're going to abandon that repair. Who's got low health? Charlie's got low health, but we got the medbay up, so he should be fine. Okay, drones are down. Let's get that back up. Okay. For a second, we're just gonna let the oxygen fill back in. Once our drone systems are... Fuck, man! How many of those do they have? Alright, we have to make sure that that comes online. Doors are gonna go down. I mean, that's not too much we can do about that. Oh, come on. Alright, all of our attacking items are gone, so we're gonna have to jump the hell out of here. Let's get to the exit. We have failed miserably in that scenario, but that's fine. No, let's avoid provoking the ship. Okay, now let's deal with all of this nonsense here. You guys go over there. No, I told you to go in there. Actually, with our level 2 oxygen, we don't have to worry about these hull breaches. Yeah, kind of works out. That's cool. It's pretty awesome, actually. And who is this? Natsia. Yeah, level 2 medbay. You know, you guys give good tips, I just want to say. I just want to put that out there, letting that be known. Your tips are good, and you should feel good. Okay, you gotta get in there right now. Charlie, I don't even know where you go. Let's get you up in here. Get thee gone, knave. Alright. Let's get you two in here, repair this hull breach. Oh, they did that already. Cool. Let's get you guys in here. Level 2 oxygen, man! Cannot be unsaid how good that stuff is. Alright, Charlie, you'll get in there. What do you do best? Engines, what do you do best? Nothing. Okay, so, and you are a pretty good repairman. So, yeah, I mean, that's fine. Just stick them where they are. Let's just jump to the next sector. Rock Homeworlds? Well, yeah, why not? I mean, who knows? Maybe we could get some good stuff out of it. There's a store right off the bat. You know what? We could use some drone parts. Let's get to the store. See what we can't get. Yeah, drone parts. Repairs. Doesn't hurt. Do we get anything else that we could sell? No, not really. You know, I'm shocked, basically, that we are basically using the same weapons that we've had from the beginning of the game, and we're just doing so well. I am completely shocked. And it's gonna be a particularly long video. We could give them fuel, yeah, let's give them some fuel. They gave us some scrap. That works. That's fine for us. Because, you know what we will do, though? Is we're going to go this way. Because while I would love to explore those other things, ancient devices orbiting. Oh, crystal. Gas giant can't discern the nature of function, but it seems you deactivated. Perhaps you can get some scrap from it. Let's scrap it. Okay, rock military ship, prepared to dive vandals. Fantastic. Let's power that down. Let's power that down. Let's power that up. Let's power... I guess we can't power that up. Let's power that up, then. I guess we can power that down, power that up. Cool. Hopefully they don't have teleporters. They do have teleporters. That's fantastic. And let's get that going there. Cool. Some rock men. By cool, I mean not really very cool. But let's drown them of their oxygen. And force the fight in the medbay. Our sensors are going to go down, but that's not a huge concern for me, I don't think. Doors being down is... See how long it takes for them to want to piece that bitch. Whoa. Alright. Looks like they don't care too much for our decision. So let's close all the doors. Get the Mantis men in shields. Deal with these rock people. I don't want him fighting anybody. Let's make sure we get this done. Okay, engines are kind of down. Not a huge concern. Okay, and we've dealt with the issues so far. We can jump out too, but I don't think that's necessary right now. Sensors are down. Engines are more important. Drones are back up. It's good. Oh man, they have Mark 5. Let's get the sensors back up. Drones are back down. Man. We could jump out of here, which I may do. But I think... I don't know. I think we should jump out. Yeah, let's jump out of here. They still had their 3 shields up. I don't think it was worth it to keep fighting. Okay, we can deal with this. This is a dealable scenario. So let's get their shields down. Let's get the anti-ship up as well. Fantastic. Once the drones come back online, we can power up these beam drones. I'm like spam clicking it. There we go. Fantastic. That's what I like to see. And this should be a pretty easy victory, I think. I mean, unless, of course, our ion cannon keeps missing. Yep, we're doing damage. We're running out of drone parts again, but I think we should be fine. Hopefully. It's going to be a reasonably long video. Maybe an unreasonably long video. Am I right? Huh? I think I'm right, guys. I think I'm right. Alright, they're done. Phantasmagoric. Well, let's jump this way. Here's my thinking. We gotta get as far away from the rebel fleet as possible. Because, yes. Yeah, they want to give us some fuel for... Yeah, let's get to their quest. Alright. Cool, they patched up our hull, and then they gave us a choice at buying some stuff. So we're gonna buy some of that. We could buy some of that stuff. We could buy some of that stuff, too, but I don't think that's necessarily worth it. We could upgrade some stuff, which might not be a bad idea. That might not be a bad idea to get. More power would actually be good. You know what? I think we're doing that. Yeah. I think we're getting some raw power. And then we still have enough to repair to max. So then let's jump to the exit then. And then we have to wait with our distress beacon up. Oh, buy 6 fuel? Yes. Fantastic. And I guess then now we have to jump to the next sector. I was kind of figuring that that we weren't going to do that. But we've made it to the last stand once more. So, okay, let's explain our mission. Explain the weaknesses. They gave us 10 fuel. Fantastic. Let's get to this repair beacon. Cool, they gave us a bunch of stuff. Let's get that up, let's get that up. We don't have quite enough to get every system online at once, but that's fine, that's not a big deal. We're gonna get these guys all healed up right good. Charlie, where are you? You're way up there. Oh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You don't have to worry. The Engi Medbot dispersal is not as good as one would hope, but it's pretty good to have online, I guess. Now the question is, do we go after the Rebel flagship, or do we stay? Yeah, let's go. We're going after him. We're gonna go kick his ass. We're meeting him in the field, guys. Okay, 5 fuel, 4 missiles, 5 drone parts. Good. This is what I like to see. Now, we can get this way. I'm hoping that he's gonna go down. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with these guys. I don't want to deal with these guys, but we're gonna have to deal with these guys. So let's do it. good. They have teleporters. Fun. Mantis men, if you would. Get on in there. These guys should be able to take them out, I think. Or at least force them to leave. The missile should do some good damage to us. Yeah. Okay, we could get Natsia back in the engine room. Get us a little bit more evade. And where do you go, Charlie? I guess you're just our fighter. So get in there. They're missing a lot because of our evade chance, which is great. 40% evade is pretty darn good. Cool. We're doing a bunch of damage, which is great. We could jump out, but then we'd be jumping into a fight anyway, so I think we should stay here, take them out, get whatever else we can get out of them. Okay. Yeah. Working out pretty good. Got some more scraps. Scraps is good. You know what? Scraps are so good that I am going to get... You know, I think improved blast doors might not be a bad idea. You know what I may do? Yes. I'm going to do that. You know why I'm going to do that? Here's my thinking. Or actually, maybe I should get weapons. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I want to upgrade our weapons so that if we take damage, then we're not going to have to worry too much about everything going offline. Well, if we jump in there, we won't get much. Let's jump back this way. Okay, he's just straight up chilling there. I want to face this flagship, but... like, we'd have to jump through a fight, and I don't want to jump through a fight. Let's wait and see what he does. Ugh. Where is he going? Let's jump this way. Okay. Where the fuck is he going? Let's wait. He's supposed to be in range in 2 jumps. Right? So let's wait again. Okay. And he's going that way too, so let's go that way. We'll fight whoever this is. I don't want to fight whoever this is, but we're going to fight whoever this is. Cool. Let's get the shields down. Okay, we've engaged another enemy. Shit, let's get you in here first. Okay, now you guys can go in there. Engage in mortal combat with them. And in fact, Charlie, you're going to go ahead and get in there. Because I want the evade chance. Yeah, it's doing wonders right now. Okay, they pieced it. Charlie, you can get back up to drone controls. Natsia, get back in shields, and you get in there so that we have... make sure that we have guys ready to go in case they fight us again. Okay, fire in there. Well, not a fire, but pilot room's down. That did 2 damage, which is really bad because that drops our evade super low. To 0, actually, so that's gonna hit. Okay, our evade's up. Back up to 30%. Almost back up again. Farts, that's really bad, actually. Okay. Charlie, you get in there too. God damn it. See, this is why I didn't want to jump. Oh, come on. Now drone controls down too. You get up there. Repair the drones. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Now we're gonna die. Let's just go fight the rebel flagship. This went well. What? Game over? What? We jumped to the rebel flagship! What are you talking about? We just jumped to him! I'm angry. I am very angry and upset with myself, and I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you guys. I really don't know. I guess what happened is he was jumping to where we were next, so I guess we had to stay there. I don't know how that exact same fight where we didn't take any damage turned out so that we would have died if we stayed. I don't know how that happened. But, I think this is the highest score that we've ever gotten. Yes, it is. Most piloted evasions, 102. So we're getting better, guys. We're getting better. I mean, at least that, you know? The USS Floofenstauf did a pretty good job. And I'm upset that we didn't get to fight the boss. But maybe next time. Hopefully next time. We just seem to do very well with the Engi ship, by the way. The drones are just so powerful. Anyway, hopefully you guys liked it. This is going to be a long video. So, you know, I hope you guys like those as well. And this is Alpaca Patrol signing out. Peace, fools.